Okay, let's try that. Can you hear me now? Oh, I hope you can hear me now. There's no sound. Still Judith. Hi, Judith. Hello? Let's try that. Oh, you can hear me now. That worked. Yeah, maybe I should probably actually turn on the mic, huh? I've been talking all this time and I didn't even turn on the mic. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, that's me. Hi, life is good, Mickey. Judith. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I'm sitting there talking away. Hi everyone, how you doing? I know. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm sitting there talking about Starlink, the fact that they said it was a 2-week period and I ordered it on Thursday and got it on Monday. It was like 3 days. It's only your third or fourth third one. It's my third one. I did one in the car. I did one before I left, and now I'm doing this one. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." One of these days I'm gonna learn how to do, make sure lives to me are like, I'm still trying to work them out. Oh my god, that's so funny. I mean, I'm gonna laugh about that one. I'm like, "Oh yeah, for the first 5 minutes you can't hear nothing." I'm gonna have to cut that out, right? I know, 3 days. That's crazy. I mean, literally, I ordered it on Thursday, got it that Monday, the following Monday. It was insane. Hi, Larissa. That's my daughter, everyone. Went to go see her. I spent the last week up in Rhode Island. Guys, got to check out Iggy's, man, and Newport. No, Oakland Beach, Rhode Island. Honestly, whoo-wee, you want some good New England clam chowder with some New England clam cakes and a great lobster roll, you got to go to Iggy's. Hi, mom. It's all still new. I know it's all still new for me. You know. But yeah, here's the box. Yippee for me. So now I get to go and go to a field and try to check it out and see how well the service is. I actually did a speed test from my phone because I've been using my phone as a hotspot for working. So if this is better than that, and that I actually had a Wii boost when I worked in Rhode Island. Hey, roaming Ruka, how are you? Yes. So, Vicky, life is good. Judith. Am I coming to Southern California? Hi, Lucy. Coming to Yes, I am coming to California. I'm coming to. I'll be in Northern Cal for the Cascade Campout on the 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then on the 10th, I'm driving down to Carroll's in Julian for the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And then the 13th, I'm driving to Colorado to do traveling grandma for the 14th, 15th, and 16th. And then on the 17th, I drive back to Houston. So, wow, it's going to be a lot of driving. I've never been that far north. Only Mystic Seaport, Connecticut? Mystic Seaport, CN. Canada? But yeah, far north I've been was Portland, Maine. That's about as far north as I've gone. I lived in New Hampshire. I've lived in Maine. No, I lived in New Hampshire. I lived in Mass. I lived in well, most of the time, 14 years I lived in Rhode Island. And my children still live there. My son and my daughter. So I go see them, going up the Appalachian Trailway. What does your daughter think of you traveling solo and almost a nomad? So, Larissa, what do you think? What do you think about your mom traveling solo and being in the van? Camping in the van all over the place. What do you think? Just ask her directly. Yep, Connecticut. Okay, Vicky says Connecticut. It's Connecticut. Well, Rhode Island's right there, right? Rhode Island's the next one up. But I'll have a video coming out on Iggy's. I did a video, Larissa and I went to go, have some lunch over at Iggy's. Guys, gotta see this New England clam chowder. It's so good. She says, "I think it's great that you're learning about the world." Well, I guess she thinks it's great, which I do. I've explored the world, just not my own backyard. So that's why I decided I wanted to go ahead and be, a part-time van lifer and just dash out to my new adventures every now and then. I mean, I'm not able to go full time yet, but hopefully in about 4.5, maybe 5 years, I will be full time so I can go ahead and do what I need to do and explore everything and not have to just drive through, like actually explore through. That would be awesome. Luckily, I have a job that is remote. So as long as I have internet connection, hence Starlink, um, I can just work from anywhere. So therefore, I'm hoping to, get out there more. So what do you all think about being a solo nomad? I mean, if you are solo, what do you think about being a solo nomad? What do you like about being a solo nomad? I mean, Vicky, Judith, Roman Ruka, you guys are all nomads. So what do you like being a nomad? What's in it for you? Why do you want to be a nomad? Robo says, I think it's wonderful. Well, what's wonderful about it? I mean, for me, it's being able to be free and be able to explore. Not so much have to be on a time schedule. You're hoping to go full time. Good for you. Full time in January. Freedom. Exactly. The freedom to do what you want when you want. If you want to stay a few days in one city, great. Stay a few days in one city. If you want to move on, go ahead. Blow through it. I'm still waiting to get my van. I'm still a wannabe. You know what? Planning is your best policy. The better foundation that you have, the better your experience in van life is going to be. If you plan, you're going to have that strong, it's like a house. You'll have a strong foundation. If you have a weak one and you just kind of haphazardly do it, it's going to fall apart and you're not going to enjoy it as much. But if you have a strong foundation, you're going to enjoy your van life experience better. Not a nomad. I still have a house. I want to travel more, see more, and staying out longer. And that's exactly what I do. As you can tell, I'm not on the road anymore. I'm back at my house. I have a house. I have a home base. I'm not going to lie. But I still get out there and still do my adventures. Like I have a whole bunch. I have the Newport one. I went to a Love's that actually had RV hookups at the Love's travel truck stop. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." I thought that was the most interesting thing, but if that's, like, gonna be something that's nice for, people that are in RVs that you could just hook up and just pay for an hourly rate or whatever, that's cool. Meeting people, making friends, exploring, and seeing the beauty of the country. Yeah, like I said, I've explored the whole, all over the world, but I've never even seen my own backyard. I've never seen the Grand Canyon. I've never been to Yellowstone. I've never seen Old Faithful. I've never, seen Devil's Tower. These are things I'd love to go see. Have time and keep my sticks and bricks. Absolutely. It's what I'm doing. That's it. And I love it. I wanna be too. I think we all are wanna be too, but the part-time part of it is actually, like I said, getting that strong foundation is what's really key. If you plan for it, you're gonna have a better experience than if you just jump right into it, because you might not have the right finances or something, or you might be miserable at it because you didn't prepare for it. So, honestly, having a sticks and bricks is great because you actually have a home base that if something happens, you can change it out and still not have to worry about just throwing it out. You might use it later, who knows? But you'll have a sticks and bricks to come back and reassess things until you're ready to go full time. I'm planning and prepping now. My lease is up in January. Oh boy. That's a you know, for me is it that's a big, big, big step. For me, I'm gonna keep my sticks and bricks, but I will Airbnb it out for a year and get a management company to run my house, and Airbnb it out for a year or 2 years, however long I am, but then when I come back, I still have my house. So that's like my plan when I'm out on the road. I don't plan on getting rid of my sticks and bricks. Yes, SoCal. That's what I need to find out more. Those loves with hookups. I know, right? I couldn't believe it. I like, "Oh my god, that's the first time that I've ever seen a loves with hookups." I'm like, "Well, that's unusual." Life is good as a Northern Cal. Yeah, I'm going to Lake Conco. It's about I think an hour north of Sacramento, or northeast of Sacramento. That's where I'm going for the 8th, ninth, and 10th. I'd like to have a tiny home base. I had a tiny home, an actual tumbleweed tiny house on wheels. It's 199 square feet. It was 3 bedrooms. I was perfectly happy in that small little space. I had a composting toilet, everything else. I mean, honestly, I loved tiny because it was just me and Zeus. Y'all know Zeus. And honestly, it was enough room. The sticks and bricks I got, when my father passed away, my mother came, we bought a house, and um she ended up moving in and living with me. And then now that she has passed, I have this big house. And I'm used to the small house. Not that I don't, like my new house. So I just made, I'm going to make one of these rooms just my, office. So here I am. Checking it out as soon as I can. I want to visit friends and see the states. Absolutely. I mean, I haven't had the time to go through states and like stay a couple days and then move on, stay a couple days, move on. You know, one of these, I have a second, my mother's dog now that I have to train to be van life. Um, he's what do you call it? A lab mix. And honestly, he is not a social dog. So obviously he's not a van life dog. He's not like Zeus. Everyone who's met Zeus knows Zeus. He's like, hey, yo, what's up? Even though he's a Chihuahua, he doesn't bark, he doesn't bite. He's like, yeah, what's up? And he's good with other dogs. He's a perfect van life dog. But the lab, however, is not socialized. So I can't bring him on trips and journeys without him bolting or, fighting with other dogs. So I don't bring him with me yet. Hopefully, when I get him trained enough, then I'd be able to, explore more. Ventura. Oh, yeah. I hope it's much cooler. 100. Oh, I'm telling you, it's 100 here in Texas too. I mean, it's been like that all week. Up in Rhode Island, oh my gosh, guys, it was like 75 as a high and in the 40s low. I was like, oh, this is perfect weather. Oh, I was loving it up there. It even rained one day. And I'm like, oh my God, it was such beautiful weather up there. I was like, oh, such a break. I mean, we've had anywhere between 90 and 100 since, I should say 80 and 100 since May 1st, which is unusual. I mean, it's unbelievable how hot it's been. And usually we don't get hot until like June 1st. But May 1st, we've been getting this incredible heat. So I'm like, I am so over it. So it was nice to take a little break up in Rhode Island at 75 degrees. I was like, woohoo. I had no jacket on. I'm like, woohoo. Larissa, my daughter, was so cold. She's like, it's cold. It's cold. Like, it's not cold. I'm like, I'm loving it. It's probably 80 today. Nice breeze. Love the coast. Oh, I'm telling you, the coast is good because you get that tropical breeze or the ocean breeze right out. Ugh. Lizette, like, hi, girly. Larissa, it was cold. No, it wasn't cold. She had a wonderful sweatshirt on, and she's like, I'm cold, Mom. I'm like, and I'm sitting there in a t-shirt. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'm fine. She had to get my 40-degree sleeping bag and curl up in that. And I'm like sitting there with a little throw blanket. Oh, it was funny. But I got the Carsule out. I actually attached the Carsule, which is a tent that goes on the back end of the ProMaster City. And I have the butterfly doors. So I put that on the back of the butterfly doors and learned how to back it in and I'd leave, zip it up, come back it in. I actually got it down now. But it took me a couple tries, but I finally got it down. But definitely put the rain fly on because, yeah, it rained and it got a little soaked in there on the floor, but not on anything that was inside. 58 degrees and raining all day. Yeah, well, Texas is about to get a whole week of rain. So hopefully that'll drop the temperature, I hope. 'Cause honestly, we could use the break in the rain. Unbelievable. So what has everybody else been doing around this week? Anything good? I've just been, like I said, I was up in Rhode Island and then I drove home Friday night. About 4 o'clock I left, or 4 or 5 o'clock, and I came here, got home at Sunday. So I went from Rhode Island to Texas and I got here about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Everyone's saying hi. Roaming Ruka, Lizette. Cleaning dishes. Oh, Larissa's cleaning dishes. Well, at least we know she's doing her chores, right? Vicky's. I'm jealous. We need rain, even though we had thunderstorms midweek. but not really any rain. Yeah, I mean, Rhode Island got it was drizzly and rainy, but they got a little bit of rain. It wasn't a hard rain, but it was probably about 4 hours worth of rain. So it was a good amount. What's the most you drive in a day? Mm. Well, that depends on how much sleep I got prior to driving. Um, I personally have, I drove 12 hours yesterday. And towards the end there, I mean, this is the funny part. So in Alabama on the way down to New Orleans, it's pretty much what they call a tunnel, a green tunnel. So there's trees on both sides of the freeway. So you have the freeway and everything is fine, but when you've got the trees there, it's like pitch black. So all you see is the road. So I'm always scared that some kind of deer or something's going to come up. Even if I have my brights on. So I have my brights on, I'm driving, and all of a sudden I got the black dog, what they call the black dog. And that's basically you see something black come across when it really wasn't there. I said, okay, that's enough. Okay, that's freaking me out. Pulling over at the next Loves, and up comes the little heart that you can see at night, really bright, like a beacon, like, hey, Loves is here. Oh man, I was like, that was just like it couldn't have came at a better time because that was the next exit. I got off and I went right to sleep because that to me was like when you start seeing things like that, that's when you know you've had enough. Boom, I'm done. I put on my audiobooks and I don't even know what time, I drive when I drive. But yesterday, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I literally hit the brakes, like, thought I was gonna hit something, and there was nothing there. So, okay, that's enough. Oh, I gotta get me some sleep. I must be tired. So then I was gonna turn off the next exit, and it just happened to be a Love's, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, thank God." So, about 12 hours is what I did. I've done 14, but like I said, it all depends on how much sleep I get. If I get a lot, then I'm good to go for, like, 14, 15 hours. I mean, Arizona, it's been stormy the past few days. Oh, it's monsoon season. Yeah, I think we're like I said, we're gonna get a whole week of rain coming up. Most, not most. Romy, my Arizona friends love the monsoon season. Seems odd to me, but I like the good, like a good thunderstorm. I'm not so much on the lightning part of it. I am okay with the thunder. I'm okay with the rain, but I think I've heard too many lightning strikes close to me, like, it's almost immediate, so I'm close to it, so it scares the crap out of me if it's close, but if it's far away, that's fine, but yeah. The rain, no problem. I like the rain, I like the wind, that's not an issue. But when it comes to the lightning and yeah, that kinda scares me. I mean, Ruka says, "Hi." Lizard says, "Hi, roaming Ruka." I'm excited to try Starlink, though. I'm hoping that that's gonna work out, but I don't know. I mean, most campsites and stuff like that have a lot of interference. So, I'm gonna actually see if it's really worth it to actually have it, because a lot of like I said, a lot of campgrounds are in forest areas and things like that, and you need a clear view of the sky. Well, how much of a clear view of the sky do you need? So, I used to drive 17 hours, but now I can only do 8 to 10, stopping every 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, I stop because you gotta gas up, go to the bathroom, get some more soda, let Zeus out, and then hit the road again. So, I mean, And I usually start looking for gas, Loves or I mean, Loves towards I think it was yeah, it was in Louisiana, it was 409 and I was like, "Woohoo." So I filled up there. So, 439 seemed to be a lot throughout the trip until you got to Connecticut. Once you got to Connecticut, it was like $5 or 478, 488. So I love the thumbs. It's rain. Oh yeah, that's right. An Airstream. Oh my God, that's right. Cause that's just all metal. But I mean, it's the same as a van. The van is the same as it's all metal too. So whether it's yeah, but it's gonna hit your camper more than it would hit somebody, a fiberglass one. I totally get you. An Airstream. Wow. Yeah, I'm with you. Don't mind the thunder. I don't mind the rain. Just don't want the lightning. How much is the Starlink? I have the Orbit from Verizon. Okay, so the Starlink for it's $135 a month, but you can pause it when you're not using it. So if I'm not traveling, I can pause it until I use it. But the first time that you buy it, you have to pay for 1 month of service. And that's $135. It's I think it was $5.99 for the actual unit, which is the satellite dish and the modem and the cords to go, all the cords to go with it. And then there's the 1 month of service. So it ended up being like 700 and some odd dollars for the first, to get it shipped to me. Um, but after that, you can pause it for the months that you're not using. So, like, I'll be using it in July because obviously I'll be at 3 different events. I'll bring it. Absolutely. But after that, I might not be going anywhere August, September, October. I know I'm going November. I know I'm going January. So I'll activate it for those months. So it's not a service that has to be paid for a month, whether you use it or not. So I kind of like the fact. The only thing I don't like is the fact that all Starlink RVs are deprioritized, which means if it's a very congested area, everyone else will get priority bandwidth than you will. So you might get slower speeds or whatever. As long as I get a better speed than my cell phone, it's worth it to me because my cell phone's not reliable. I have Verizon, actually Visible, which is only $25 a month for unlimited data, unlimited talk, text, and data. So for $25 a month, and I have the Verizon network, so we're good. Um, and it's been doing great, but sometimes I don't get, 1 bar. So then I use a Wii Boost and it got me up to 3 bars, which I could do streaming and I can do my video conference calls and I could work. That's what happened in Rhode Island. Larissa. So that's about what the cost is. And it's not, I think of it more of an investment because I have to be online. I have to work. I have, like I said, maybe another 4.5, 5 more years. So my company is a work from home company, my position. So therefore, as long as I have internet, I can do my job. And that's 80 hours a week. So I can work from the van anywhere as long as I have internet. Well, I'm hoping that this will, places that don't have internet, I can just pop open the satellite and I'm good to go. So that's why I got the Starlink to see if that is truly an option so I can just, enjoy being outdoors. Starlink. Sweet. It's a satellite internet, honey, from Elon Musk. 80, 80. I'm sorry, not 80, 40 hours a week, 80 hours a paycheck. I get paid every other week. It's 80 hours. Sorry, you're right. 40 hours a week. See, I'm on a roll today. Oh my God. Maybe I should really get some sleep, huh? Like the first 5 minutes, I didn't turn on the mic. Everybody's like, you're talking, but I can't hear you. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that because I want to do a video for the unboxing, and then I want to do like come August because I will have used it in 4 places by the time August gets here. And I will do an at the end of July, I will do a recap of the different places to see how it actually works. So I will be doing a video as a follow up. Here's the Starlink, here's the unboxing. I'll do the unboxing video and then I will do a follow up in July on a review of it on 3 different places because I'll be going Northern Cal, Southern Cal, and Colorado and here in Houston. So I'm going to actually try it here because right now, for instance, Houston here does not have Starlink available yet. So there's no, it's not going to be available until 2023. So therefore, there's no residentials, there's no anything. Everybody is deprioritized right now. So I'm going to try and, put it up somewhere around here in a good open field or whatever that I can get a line of sight and see if what kind of speeds I do get. So we will see. Because if you have, yeah, absolutely. If you have to use it for your job, it's good to go. And that's true, but it's also good for a write-off. Because I can use it for the YouTube videos. I can upload YouTube videos where everybody else has to go into town to upload everything. I can upload it from the road, from wherever I'm at. So that's kind of another reason why I got it as well. I'm impressed that you got on a live after driving. I know. You know what? As soon as I got home, the first thing I did was take a shower just because I was like, after a long drive like that, you're like, oh. So as soon as I got home, I just jumped in the shower and I'm like, okay, I got to do a 7 o'clock live because, hey, I said 7 o'clock. So here I am. I got to be consistent. Um, Hopefully I can get Warrior Wednesday. I didn't have a guest this week, but hopefully this coming week, I'm trying to get Blue Wonder Lady, Blue Wonder Lady, interviewed for this coming Wednesday's Warrior Wednesday. Woo! And if anybody wants to be a Warrior Wednesday, come on, reach out to me. Let me know. I'll interview you. Absolutely. Part-time doesn't matter, guys. Even if you're planning or want to be, why you want to be, why are you passionate about it? Things like that. Everyone's a warrior in their own sense and mind. So if you are interested, let me know, in the comments, right there. No, right there. Right over there. Whatever. Let me know. Hi, Crafty Traveler. Welcome. I heard downloads are fast, but uploads are a bit slower. That is true. Downloads are faster than the uploads always, anyways, no matter what system you have. But it depends on how strong the signal is that you get from the satellite and uplink and downlink. But that is normal with anything. Whatever system you do have, uploads are always going to be slower than your downloads. Everybody's saying, hi, Crafty Child, what crafts are you into? I'm a paper crafter. I'm actually do chainmail. Also, I do chainmail. I make like chainmail jewelry, necklaces, and things like that. That's my crafty. And candles. I do candles. Yay. Hi, Lisa. Popped in to say, oh, hi, how are you? I'm like, glad to see everyone. Nora. Arkuda, I didn't know your first name. Now I do. Nora. Hi, Nora. Oh, wow. Fun. Yeah. You know what? Everyone's got to have some kind of a craft or something to do. I mean, on the days that you're like totally bored off your skull, or it's raining or something, or you can't go out and take a hike, or you just don't want to be out on a hike, you got to have some kind of craft outside of just YouTube videos or this or that, just have some downtime and some fun time. So I do actually, I've stamped um bracelets. Like I do stamp it like it says positivity, and then you put a little coin and put a wrist. I have that. And I've got I actually do the chainmail. That's kind of very intricate stuff. I love doing the chainmail. It's very relaxing. And my candles. I do soy wax candles that you can use as massage oils when they're heated. Ah, yep, I do. I follow I follow so many people on Instagram. I'm like, "Oh my god," but I love and you know what? That's so funny because it's like the thing that I was with my kids in my van, and it was, I think, my last night there. My son, my daughter, and I were all in the ProMaster City, and we were all chilling in there, and all three of us were trolling. We're looking at our Instagrams, our TikToks. I was just like, "What? We're just hanging in the van and scrolling. I mean, trolling. What's going on? You know?" Gotta go down to 20% to reach us. Stay safe. Bye, Judith. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Have a great day. See you in Colorado. Yep, Lizette. See you in Colorado. I'm an artist. Well, I love to be an artist. As you can see, these two I did myself. Not the greatest, but these two I did paint. Good. Life is good, Vicky. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night, everyone. I'm going to do the unboxing video of the Starlink to get that all out of the way. I'm going to put up a video on IGGY's so you guys can see like the best New England ham chowder and clam cakes and a lobster roll. Ooh, it's on Oakland Beach in Rhode Island. And yeah, I have some other videos on the Carsule and things like that. I'm also going to do the washing machine video, and then a lot of people have been requesting. So I'm going to have a busy week filming a lot of stuff today. So, anyways, it's been a long road for me to get home. So I'm going to wrap this up right away. I really appreciate everyone showing up today. Thank you so much for showing up and spending some time with me. So, Nora, life is good. Vicky, Judith, I love you guys. Larissa, oh yeah, definitely crafty traveler. Lizette, Crystal, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I appreciate it. Tune in next week, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's when I'll be on. So you can ask me any questions there. I hope everyone has a great and safe week and start, stop dreaming it and start living it. Bye, everyone. Bye.